Bit of an update on the project. I have been in the wiring stage. Yeah, I did the insulation up here on the front, the cone, I guess. I got the panels back up. Now I'm kind of mocking in my power wires, running them around. I've got this. It's going to be a Bluetooth connection for a backup camera. Just kind of hanging back here right now. I wanted to get it strung up, powered, and there's a range on this, so I have to make sure the range from this reaches up to the cab of the truck. I'll try that out before I hardwire it. I've had like three layouts of what my cabinets are going to be, but I think I'm locked in here. I'm going to leave the cart rolling and find a way to put something to hold it in place here at the wheels. And I'm making my bench here. I'm actually using 80/20. I've got some pieces. I've been working on the angles, getting that. And I've just put tape on the walls, kind of where to hold positions where I have windows, TV. I got some wires run back here for lights that are going to go out the back of the trailer. So anyway, the powered, add another vent to the roof there. So it's kind of in a messy state right now, but I'm making good progress on the wiring. I've got a plan, and now I just got to execute and get things run. Down here is where all my service control panels are going to come in. That's why I haven't insulated that little piece down there. It's going to come up, and my shore power connection will come through the wall. So, something else I wanted to note, I've been really happy with the construction of this trailer as I'm doing this. I didn't necessarily plan it out in advance or buy the trailer because of these features, but I definitely have to promote. So the way this is set up, we've got this extrusion that just screws on to hold the panel, but then there's another extrusion up here that's I guess it's kind of an S shape. You can see it more closely here. It's up, over, and then up again. So behind here, I've actually got a perfect spot to run these wires all along there, all the way back. There's a few up already in there. These are going to go next. But it has worked out so well. And then my plan here is, I cut a notch out of this channel. So you'll see just a tiny bit of this when I get the wall back up. But then the insulation pushes up nice and tight. And I'm hoping my whatever my ceiling board I choose will basically just fill this gap right here when I put this up. So I think it's going to work out really well. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to run LED strip on this extrusion all the way down both sides. But this again, you can see how the wires just tuck right up in there. So very, very nice construction. The 110, like here, I'm actually going to run across the bottom. I've taken a panel out. You can see the reflection of light that doesn't go quite straight down there. But so I'm going to run this 110 under the floor over to my. I'm going to put an outlet receptacle to the outside front here. And that'll be wanted to highlight this outlet installation coming through the skin of the trailer is very thin, so I added this backer behind it just to hold it in place. And then all of my main switches, I guess, are coming in here. So. Okay, I've got all my wires running down this trunk. We've just put some tape across the outside just to help keep them in this channel. And then they're going to come out through the wall right here. And that bottom one is going to come out through the wall down there. I'm going to take and put some, I think I'll put a little bit of batt insulation in this little channel right now, and then I'm going to put the wall panel up. I tried to think of every scenario, every wire I could possibly need, but just because of the way I am, I chose to run a couple of extra power leads. I picked some weird colors, so I'll know that they're just going to be extras, just trunks, because I don't want to have to go back in here again. Once I start building my bench, that section of wall will not come back out. I also ran one extra hot wire over to the center here, just for the same reason. Kind of belt and suspenders. Hopefully I'll never need it, but if I do, I'll feel good about the moment down the road. You can see here I've got the service port shore power 30 amp set up on the trailer. I did not do an instructional video. The hardest part about this for me is it was the first hole I put in the trailer, and it's a pretty big hole saw cut, and I had to think hard and twice before doing that, but honestly it was pretty easy to get as long as I had the right hole saw. Thing dropped right in, put the screws in. I've got this adapter. I'm pretty much just running this adapter here to change it to 110. And this is my setup for at home to keep the lights on, keep the batteries charged. That worked out really well. So I've got right now just the one battery in here. I've got my shore power connection coming in from the outside, right up into my service box. I've got two circuits, a 20 amp circuit, which comes out and over to this box, and then a 15 amp out and over to this box, both GFCIs. And the 20 amp circuit I'm going to use for the air conditioner. And at least right now I've got a small portable space heater I'm planning to use for the cooler nights, and then I'll have the 110 circuit. These cables that I've got coming in here are my in-feed, so I use the heavy extension cord for my runs, 12 gauge and 14 gauge, because it's braided and it's really flexible and it's durable and it's jacketed. And then I used your standard Romex for inside the box in here. Over on this part of my panel, I've got the 12 volt. Like I said, just have the one battery for now, but I will be putting a little bank of batteries on the floor right here in front of it. Probably 3 is my plan. So I've got all my 12 volt circuits coming down through the wall here and terminated. And we'll start building that out. Left room in the middle, some dead zone hopefully for, I'll need a circuit breaker for the 12 volt. I don't have that yet. And then, possibly a nice charger, solar inverter can go there at some point in time.